after 4 years in that role, I then decided that it was time to do something a little bit more creative. I loved working for IBM, and it was an amazing organisation, but I guess, it was a bit of a challenge in the sense that if somebody being as creative as I was, if I had an idea, it had to go through 18 different levels before you could actually even embrace to do that idea or whatever. So it was time just to look around for something a little bit more creative, given the fact that I'd worked for Craft Victoria, given the fact that I'd had lots of experience, had a master's degree in ceramics. So I set about creating 5 different CVs, which really sort of encapsulated all my different experiences, all my different skills, and I just sent them to everyone I knew, both in London, both back in Australia, both in Canada when I lived in Canada. And a friend of mine from RMIT is Jamie's art director and does all his graphic design. And he said there was a job going in the brand team, and they needed somebody with project management experience. So I went for the job close to 8.5 years ago, and that's how I ended up working there. And it was quite a strange experience, because back then Jamie didn't have any HR department or no people in development. It was all family and friends that ran the business. So for somebody like me to come along who had a wealth of experience, project management experience, it was a great opportunity, because I really got in on the ground level and really I felt like I'd come home, because it's an incredibly creative company as well. So it's quite ironic, because Jamie had a ceramics range with Royal Worcester, so often I'd be called into a meeting and sit there and go, oh, I'm not quite sure if that should be stoneware or earthenware, or that should be a salad and glaze, or I'm not quite sure of the lip. And then Jamie would be sitting there going, that's quite interesting how you know all this about these pots that I'm producing. And then that's when I told him that I have a master's degree in ceramics. So after a year, I worked with Jamie really closely on his website, developing his original website in 2003. And then after a year of working on that project, Jamie's PA left. She went to become Richard Branson's PA. And then Jamie asked me to be his PA, which was just a great experience and a great opportunity for me. So I was his PA for 4 years. And one of the greatest things about working for Jamie is that he really does involve you in every level, all staff, whether it be waiters, project managers, CEOs, managers. Everyone's opinion counts, and everyone is made to feel that their opinion counts as well. So I worked really closely with Jamie as his PA, both on the business side, so learning everything about books and television, the brand, but then also on all the campaigns as well. So after 4 years as Jamie's PA, then he was really keen, because I had experience with websites and because I'd worked with him developing his original website. He was very keen that we pour some love and energy back into his website about 3 years ago. So since then, I've become his managing website editor. And I'll touch on what my role